What's going on, guys? Aarava here, and welcome back to another episode of my Motorsport Manager career mode. We're back with event number 11 today at the Phoenix USA Grand Prix, the NASCAR Oval, unfortunately. And then we are going to the Ardennes Forest to the Belgium Grand Prix. If you missed the last one, it was a fantastic episode. I've said that twice now in a row, but the last two episodes have been awesome. Like, the one before that was the epic battle we had at Brazil between the two drivers fighting for the win. And then we had last episode, the comeback of centuries with Balcazar. I won't spoil the result if you didn't see it, but it just was the best comeback ever. I've ever done in this game. So, absolutely epic. But now we've got 5.1 million. So, in terms of what I want to spend that on, I was thinking about maybe getting the simulator or upgrading one of these different centers, perhaps. But at the same time, also, I really do want to get back to trying to get this design centers level 3. So I'm going to save all my money. I'm going to try and save my money in the next 2 races and try and get that design center built. So we're just going to leave everything for now and just focus on the driving, focus on the winning, so we can get enough money to get the design center. Sponsor-wise, I went ahead and got Kashima, and I might just go ahead and get Vamoose because it doesn't look like I'm going to get a 5-star sponsor. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that money. So that'll be for 6 races. We're going to run out of Play Sport anyway soon. So, yeah, unfortunately, I can't get another 5-star, looks like, because at the moment the marketability is just not there because Balcazar is not that marketable, actually, surprisingly, even though she's at the moment the leading driver in the championship. But anyway, let's move on. Don't think there's much really to look at. Yeah, nothing to look at. We're just going to travel straight to Phoenix then. Right, we're pretty much at the end of the session. We've got like a minute left to go. We've got level 3 on soft tyres, level 3 in race trim. No point going out, but you can see both drivers have 2 excellent and a great. You'll notice also I've got the young Canadian reserve driver filling in for Balcazar during practice to get some more experience on track, and she's done a decent job yet again to get a decent setup for Balcazar's car ahead of qualifying. But we're looking very good for the race. 3 levels on the soft tyre and the race trim, so we're good either way, because also if it rains, we know Balcazar's very good in the wet. Pernay's not too shabby as well. So now it's just about qualifying yet again. Let's see if Pernay's going to get another pole position. I'd be very surprised if she didn't, actually, because she's been on a real roll. And really just flexing her muscles of the speed she's got around 1 lap. But let's see, it's an oval circuit, so there's not much to actually do. So I'm not too sure what the difference is going to be. But you can see here, Pernay, I think Pernay's increased a tiny bit, because I think she was literally the same as Balcazar before. So now she is improving, I think, even though she has apparently no potential on her. But anyway, we're going to go for soft tyre light-footed. Soft tyre light-footed, we're going to only go for those. So start qualifying, take qualifying. Let's do this. Right, going to wait a little bit for some cars to go out. Then I'm going to send out Pernay, soft tyres. Going to wait for the next gaggle of cars to go out, and then I'll send Balcazar out. Oh, good and perfect for Balcazar. I think I got overheated and okay or something like that for Pernay. I wasn't really quite looking, but couldn't get it quite perfect, as I have done usually for Pernay, but she still bangs in the fast lap of the session. Balcazar comes across the line. Even with good and perfect, she only gets second there, unable to match Pernay, even when she's got the much better outlap there. But I think I may just keep Pernay in, save tyres with Pernay, potentially. I don't know, what's the gap? Very, very close between these two drivers, but I think I may just... Oh, no, we can't now. Flores is set the fast... Oh, okay, I did not expect that, Flores. Did not expect that, so we're going to have to go out now. Our car's going in. There's a whole bunch of cars that are going to come in now, I think. So we'll send out Pernay. Another set of soft tyres. Send out. And then as another set comes in, I'll send out Balcazar. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait a little bit more. Get this perfect. Good and cold. Not quite perfect that I wanted it. We'll send out Balcazar now. Send her out just ahead of some cars. Close. It's going to be perfect for Balcazar. What an outlap there for her. But Pernay did not set a fast lap time. She's down in 3rd, so we're not going to look like we're even good for pole maybe at this rate. We come across the line with Balcazar. What's she going to get? Up into 3rd, but doesn't match Fox and Flores. Okay. Very surprising. Flores, 4 tenths ahead. Wow. How OP do you want to get in qualifying? Flores, pole. So we don't get this objective for 900,000, unfortunately for us. We're going to start the race in 3rd and 4th. That's quite unfortunate, actually. It's race time, though, so let's get into this. From third and fourth, 5 red lights to the USA Grand Prix, the Phoenix Oval. 5 red lights are out, and we are underway. And Pernay's got a good start. Balcazar, not a great one. So she's down to potentially, this will be 5th. Round the bend they go. Pernay, though, up into first place already. Pernay with a super start. Balcazar still in 4th, but then goes in up into 3rd. So Pernay streaking away. Balcazar now making the move for 2nd. So it's now a 1-2 now. Straight away into this 1-2. So now it's time just to do the job as per usual. And try and get away from everyone. But at the same time, saving enough tyre wear to keep on these soft tyres. And fast after the Grand Prix for Balcazar. So we do have a race on our hands between these two drivers. But already Balcazar's looking a little bit high for tyre temps. We're going to go down to medium already. Right, both of them on neutral and medium. You can see the tyre temps are in a good region. And we need to start saving the fuel because we're minus 0.7, minus 0.9. It's quite a bit. But you look at this. The perk that Pernay has of bottling on the first is coming into fruition because Balcazar goes down the inside. The two go side by side and hold each other up a little bit as 3rd place catches up. They're still side by side. Oh my god, still side. Come on. Don't hold it. Oh, you leg though. What have you done, lad? What have you done, girls? What have you done? You've let Flores just right by because you're fighting too much. Right, I'm going to pit Pernay in a little bit early. Pit stop, balanced, come in. Low fuel. For Balcazar, push in this lap. Virtual safety car. Virtual safety car for 11 seconds. Go, go, go. Balcazar, come in. Pit stop. Fast pit stop, let's go for it. 3-second pit stop, let's try and aim for it. But, what was it? Pernay got helped out by the virtual safety car so much there. And it is a good pit stop. So Balcazar will come out in what will be 3rd place behind Fox. But ahead of Flores. So a good pit stop there for her. But, wow, Pernay got helped out so much by the virtual safety car. There's now a 7-second gap. So she really got quite lucky there. Right, lap 15, Pernay in 1st place. But Fox is catching her. Because I'm having to conserve these tyres. I'm guessing Fox is on, neutral driving style. And with some traffic getting held up here, not helping Pernay's task, gets overtaken. She's down to 2nd now. That's all just because of the traffic, really. I'll use a bit of rich mix now. Let's try and catch back up. But I'm both of them are conserving their tyres because we need to stretch these softs as much as they can. Because obviously we're not going to go into the mediums, hopefully not. And Pernay is coming back. And obviously that chaser perk's going to help. Balcazar, though, overtaken by Flores, so she's down to 4th as Pernay overtakes for 1st place. So, contrasting fates there for both drivers. Right, I'm going to push Pernay this lap. Tyre wear's going to be pretty damn low, but we'll come in this lap now. Soft tyres, we've only got 1 set of softs left. So, we may have to use these older sets or even a medium set. Right, what do we do? 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 Okay, go softs for now. We may have to go to mediums at the end, though. Annoyingly. But push in with her. She'll come in at the end of this lap. Tyre wear is low. Neutral in. Low fuel on the entry. Here she comes. Please no mistake on the pit stop. Please no mistake. Good. Good, good, good. Good pit stop. Pushing out. And with Balcazar continuing on like she is. We'll go on overtake mode. We'll continue to go conservative, I think, a little bit, though. Just to keep this tyre wear up. Comes in this lap. Fast pit stop. Low fuel. Right, she comes in. Good pit stop. Pushing out. And she comes out in 3rd place behind Flores, who's on medium tyres, though. On medium tyres. Right, lap 28. 16 laps remaining. Balcazar has overtaken Flores. So she's up into 2nd. Flores is here. I actually missed the overtake, so that's why I haven't showed you guys in the video, because I completely missed it myself. But both these guys conserving and on neutral, because I'm going to build up their fuel. Because I think we have to make an extra pit stop here at the end, especially with Balcazar potentially being so far back. So I'm trying to build up their fuel a little bit. We're going to go in high now, because Balcazar's got quite a bit of fuel there. We'll go medium for Pernay, because she's got so much more fuel than Pernay. But I'm just trying to conserve and take this as long as I can, but I think we are going to have to make an extra pit stop. Because Flores is going to make a pit stop here as well, onto the soft tyres, I'm guessing. And with that, because Balcazar saved so much more fuel, I don't know how, like, Balcazar's just so much better at saving fuel, Balcazar's going to go around the outside on high fuel mixture there and overtake. We'll go back to high for Pernay. They fight. I don't want them to lose too much time, though, to Flores fighting, though. That's the thing. Right, overtake mode. I think Pernay has to come in this lap. Pernay has to come in this lap. So, another set of softs. Those will go 10 laps. Just about, maybe. We could go safe. We could play it safe and go on mediums. Could play it safe. And third place is in the pits. Let's play it safe and go mediums, I think. Yeah, let's go mediums. I don't know how the mediums are going to perform, but let's just go for it, because I think it's going to be too risky to go on to another set of soft tyres. Right, it's a good pit stop. Pit for Balcazar. Mediums. Fast pit stop. She comes in. Low fuel. No pit mistake, please. Good pit stop. Good pit stop. High on the exit. High on the exit. And you can see there's still 1-2 now. But they're on the medium tyres, just like Flores. So we're all in the same tyres. They're fighting. They've got just about enough fuel. See, I don't want them to fight so much, though, that they're going to lose first place. At the moment, Pernay doesn't have the fuel. She's marginal on 0.0, minus 0.1. Whereas you can see Balcazar, look, the entire time, she's got plus of fuel. Whereas I'm having to manage Pernay's a little bit more. Just the rate of fuel that Balcazar takes is just so much lower. So much lower. Look at that. In like one lap, she's already got 0.10. Whereas it takes ages for Pernay to get that back. Right, I've got them both on conserve at the moment to try and just save that tyre temp in a good region. But you can see I've got Balcazar on the entire time in high fuel mixture because her fuel management is excellent. Whereas we can just keep on going with her. Whereas with Pernay, I have to keep on teetering around the edge. You can see, look, it goes to 0.0. I have to watch it out because it's the final lap of the Grand Prix. They can push. Everyone can push. Push, push, push. Comes across the line. This will be. And Balcazar is going to come across the line for a win. Pernay second place. I tried with Pernay. I did try to push her, but the fuel just wasn't there, actually. The entire time, Balcazar was just one step ahead on fuel. Like, one lap of medium on fuel, Balcazar gets 0.09. Just unbelievable fuel management there from Balcazar. And she gets a deserved win, I think, in my opinion. And Pernay gets second, though. So another 1-2. Money in the bank. But, yeah, a bit of a... Yeah, the oval circuit's always a little bit lackluster, I'm not going to lie. But, decent result for us. That's the thing that matters, though. So third place there, 1-2. You can see in the drivers, it's 16 now. The gap, so Balcazar extends her lead in the championship. 180, though. 3 points away from making 100 advance in the constructors. That will be huge. That will be huge for us. 1.4 million in the bank, so not as much as I was hoping, but really decent amount there. But obviously in qualifying, we didn't get the bonus that we wanted to get that full amount. But we got an interview, must respond apparently. Accept interview, that's a great win for Balcazar. Immensely talented driver. Fuel was just on point, and definitely delighted to be in second. Not at all, good result. She's entitled to enjoy it. Yeah, finish interview. Right, so we're going to continue to save because I want to try and get to 10 million because then we can go into debt if we want to get the design center basically. But I'm hoping we can really get a lot of money for the Ardennes race. We've got a new sponsor for slot 1. Ugh, horrible sponsor, horrible sponsor. Here comes the upgraded factory coming in. Male. Pit lane speed limit change. She's going to come through. Sponsor. Nippon. Not that amazing, Nippon. But we've got a political vote coming up for the pit lane. But we also got, what was it? Here, there we go. Factory's done. Factory's done. So now, do we get extra slots, that means? Yeah, look at that. Awesome. We get new slots. That is great. That's exact. I've wanted that for so long. I've wanted that for so long. Because look, now we can add that. And we can just add this one as well. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. I've always wanted that. I've always wanted that. And our wind tunnel gets done in 4 weeks as well. So that's great. But the political vote comes up. So this will be for a 40-mile-an-hour pit lane speed limit. Pit stops are normal speed, meaning that cars are able to make pit stops at an average speed. This may aid cars with worse tyre wear rates. I've got good tyre wear, so I'm not too fussed too much. So I'm just going to abstain. Yeah, I'm just going to abstain. What's it going to be? 2-2. 4. Oh, it's close. Approved. Approved. So that's going to aid people with bad tyre wear. Okay, then. Okay. Onwards to Ardennes. We're going to go for Access Sport, first place. I'm not too sure if we can get pole again now with Flores. So I might go for third or above. I don't know. Or I think it's the last race I can do this. Yeah, might as well go for Access Sport then. Might as well. Part conditions, don't need to change the parts if I remember correctly. So we're all good. Right, practice is coming to end. We've just about ticked over for level 2 on the Super Softs and race trim. Always a little bit tricky here at Belgium, being such a large circuit. But we got it done. You can see Pernay, first place. The youngster, very, very slow. But she's done a job for the setup. So that's all that matters. And I like giving her a chance. You know, young Canadian, trying to improve. And it does help, slowly, but it does help. So, yeah, but she's done the job for the setup. I think it's all very, very good. I think Pernay's got a slight better setup for the race, but that's fine. Balcazar's got the gap in the championship, so it's all chill. Let's go to qualifying. Right, going to take qualifying. Let's try and get this pole. I'm a little hesitant. I think after last time, surprised Flores had that much pace, and also Fox, the second driver, but, you know, sometimes it happens. So I'm going to send out Balcazar. It's a long lap, so I think they only get one chance, I think. So send them out quite quickly. Okay, good and perfect. I'm going to be overheated for Pernay. Left it. Damn it. I was focusing so much on Balcazar, I left it way too late for Pernay. I'm sorry, Pernay. You'll probably still surprise me and bag it on pole, but let's see, let's see. Balcazar does get caught up in some traffic there of 3 cars. I think Pernay's in the same situation, unfortunately, for her. But Balcazar's going to come across the line. What is it going to be? It is pole position for now. But where's Pernay? Across the line. And it's a new pole. What did I tell you? What did I say? Even though she had overheated, she still gets the pole, despite Balcazar having good and perfect. Sorry, Balcazar. Just over 1 pace. Pernay's better. You really are like a female Alonso, really. Not amazing in qualifying, but in the race you can come alive. But in qualifying, not absolute the best, because that will go to Pernay there. Another pole. Let's see about the race, though. As I've said many, many times, it changes quite a lot. But there's no time left in the session to go out. There's no point, I don't think. So Balcazar drops down to third as well, actually. So Fox in second, but I don't think there's enough time. Definitely is not now, so we're just going to leave it to the end and see what happens at the end. Flores is on a lap. I want to check out Flores. Is she improving? No, she's on an in-lap. Awesome. Flores is on an in-lap. So pretty much, is everyone on an in-lap here? It would seem so. So yeah, everyone is on an in-lap, I think. Oh, one guy's on an out-lap, but there we go. Pole position to Pernay. Well done, Pernay. Balcazar third, though. Not too right behind her on the grid, so it's not over yet. Right, here we go to 5 red lights for the Belgium Grand Prix from first and third. So they're aligned on the right-hand side. And we're off. 5 lights are out, and Balcazar made a not horrendous. I was going to say amazing start. She's round the outside of the fake Rouge, down the fake Kemmel straight, and Balcazar's got it. That's like the first good start she's made in, like, years. Okay, surprise. Let's move this on, speed this up. Balcazar in first, Pernay second. Okay, this is a change of pace. Maybe the young Canadian reserve driver did an even better job than I thought, because the car is performing really well for her right now in the race. So, what did I say? You know, basically a female regen Alonso. Good in the race, maybe not as much in qualifying, but the race is where it counts. Fast lap of the Grand Prix, obviously, but Pernay's not done yet. She's got the chaser perk. And soon, in about half lap's time, I'll bring them down to pushing to get the tyre temps in a good range. Pernay closing up in the chicane. Oh, so close there, but just not enough. In terms of the tyre wear, you can see, again, Balcazar consistently better. We've got some rain on track, though. Ooh, this is spicy. Right. In that case, push. Give it everything you got then, lads. Ladettes. Push as hard as you can, because we're going to come in at the end of this lap for 7 inches. Okay, did not expect some rain to come, but okay, there it is. So we'll push as hard as we can. We're going to come in. We're going to have to double stack, but that's just something we have to do. Bite the bullet. So fast pit stop for Balcazar. And we'll go for a balanced one for Pernay, because obviously she's going to be behind intermediates there. Let's make sure I did intermediates for Balcazar. Park conditions fine. Fast pit stop. There we go. Right, coming in this lap. They're going to slow down this last sector, unfortunately for us, but that's fine. We'll just about make it through. And we'll go on low fuel for her. Low fuel for her. Pit stop. Double stack. Good pit stop for her. Pushes out. Pushes out. Right, Balcazar's out in second place, but Flores yet to make a pit stop. And Pernay will be a net second there, you can see. So, good job. Good job by both. Obviously, I couldn't do much, but Pernay had to be held up with a double stack. So, if she wanted to be first, she should have overtaken Balcazar, but she didn't. I'm going to have to go on medium for the fuel because both of them are very, very low on fuel now. So, going to save the fuel, but I can keep on pushing because obviously the tyre temp's a little bit lower right now. And Balcazar for sure is definitely good in the wet. I don't think Pernay has a perk for that, but she always generally goes quite well. But yeah, going to save the fuel, but go like this. Looks like we're in a very comfy position. Now, really, the story of the race is if Pernay can catch Balcazar here. I doubt it, because Balcazar's got that wet weather perk, so I think she may have this in the bag, although it is going to get drier, so she may be able to come back in the dry spell. I think I may give Pernay, I'm going to give Pernay preference for going onto the dry tyre, just to kind of balance it out, I think, because of the double stack. So you can see here just the difference we got on lap 8 between the two drivers. Same strategy, but look how much more fuel Balcazar has in the tank than Pernay. And also how much tyre wear. Actually, you know, tyre wear is pretty even. I'll give her that. Tyre wear is decent enough. 2% difference. But the fuel, so big. Balcazar's just so good at saving fuel. Right, end of this lap. I'm going to push Pernay. Right, as we go on to lap 14, I'm going to push now with Pernay. And I'm going to come in and end this lap for the dry tyres. I think it's going to be just about enough, I think, at the end of the lap to be dry enough. For Balcazar, I'll continue on like she is. And we'll push at the end of the very next lap after that. So pit in this lap. 10 laps remaining, so I'll just go soft tyre, super soft tyres. Fast pit stop for Pernay. And I think that'll be fine. I think it definitely should be time for dries then. On the next lap, lap 15. So Pernay comes in. A little bit earlier. That's fine. Mistake on the pit stop, though. Oh, bad mistake. We'll go overtake mode and pushing for Balcazar because she'll come in this next lap. So, mistake on the pit stop, though. So, Pernay, even though I did give her a preference, is probably going to come out way behind because Balcazar is looking fine. I want to come in for Inters. No, ignore. It's not time for Inters. Right, Balcazar's in for her pit stop. Good pit stop from her. Pushing out. And she's still in first place. You can see Balcazar is ahead by 9 or 7.1 now as they come across the line. So, still close enough, but you can see the tyre wear difference now that made that Pernay is going to find it tough to really overtake. But she's got some fuel to burn, so I'll burn that. But Balcazar's got even more fuel. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Right, lap 21 update. Balcazar still first. Pernay still second. The gap is 4.2. But you can see the gap from Pernay to Fisher then is 58 seconds. It's a comfortable 1-2. Not going to lie. Comfortable 1-2. Pernay probably doesn't have enough tyre wear to see this through. Balcazar definitely has enough tyre wear. Look at that. Ridiculous. So much tyre wear. So much fuel. Balcazar's got this in the bag. Like, I'm not even pushing her, and she's still leading. Like, I'm trying. I'm not even going to lie. I'm trying my best to get Pernay close to Balcazar, so there's maybe a fight. Balcazar's just... I'm not even pushing her, and she's still keeping up. At this point, I think I'm going to go for the last lap banger for the fast lap of the Grand Prix. So, push in at the end of this lap, and I'm going to try and get Balcazar that fast lap guaranteed. Balcazar crosses the line, first place, second place for Pernay there. A whole whopping 65 seconds. Balcazar wins it by 60, I think that's 70 seconds nearly. That is crazy. That is crazy. Such a dominant 1-2. Such a dominant 1-2. And such a dominant race by Balcazar. I tried to slow her down. She was just too fast today. She was just way too fast today. So we got the pole, fastest lap, and a 1-2. Literally the perfect weekend. The perfect weekend. First place there and second trophy. And you can see 110 to 90. So she extends a lead to 20 points there. Balcazar more and more is looking comfortable for this championship. As much as I'm trying, trust me guys, I'm trying as much as I can to get Pernay up there as well. But she's just too good, I think, at this point. 117 though, such dominance in the constructors. I don't know. I think we definitely should go up to F1. Just because I don't also personally want to get too bored with us just dominating for another season. Even though it might be good for us to get all the money, I just think for the sake of the series to be interesting, we move on to F1. Even though I might struggle, I think just for the sake of the series to keep it nice and fun, we should go to F1 anyway. Even if, according to a lot of you guys, I might struggle quite a bit if we're not on to a certain level of HQ for most of the buildings. Car condition's fine, and now we've just about got enough money, I think, where I can safely build the design center. Although, do we even need it? Because our design, first on the grid, shall go for a factory? What's 35? Wow, no way. That's 35. That's so much. Design center. 15 mil. We'll be in debt, but we can get that back quite fast, I think, I reckon. Sponsors, we've got Vamoose. We could upgrade the handling center, though, if I don't want to do the design, because we're actually good on the design building. We don't actually maybe need level 3 on design. We could do handling, which would get us epic suspension, which is always something we've struggled at. Remember, suspension's always been worse. So it's good to have suspension at epic, unlike front wing and engine and rear wing. To have that at epic, because it's always been something we've been the lowest at. And it will improve the driver cornering rate and smoothness rate by 1 more. And we can easily afford it. And it'll get built in, I don't know, how much time? 13 weeks? That's a lot less than the design center. The design center would take us 30 weeks. So I think I'm going to go for it. 8 million. Handling center. Confirm. Won it. Got it. In 13 weeks' time. I'm going to design a new part now. So I'm going to go for front wing, I think, because front wing's lacking a little bit in this chart. So the highest I can get is 667, which you can see is well above what we've got at the moment as our current best. So definitely worth to build this part, because going for next season, and it's also got no risk level here, so we could even use it straight away right now. It's just that the reliability is very, very poor, so we're gonna have to work very fast on the reliability. But we've got more staff now, so that may be a bit of a faster turnaround job. But new front wing, I think that's a good positive step forward for the car. HQ upgrade. Promise a HQ upgrade. Well, we've got one coming soon, so I can promise that. Yeah, I can promise that, Balcazar, because we do have one coming. Oh, it's not even from Balcazar, it's from our youngster. Oh, yeah. HQ upgrade is coming, don't worry. Right, car is... We've got factory staff idle. What else can we improve upon on the reliability? Those brakes. These 2 engine parts. This front wing part. This brakes, this gearbox set, and what else? That's pretty much it. We'll continue on. Oh, actually, we've got the sponsors. Sponsors, slot 3. 3-star for Transantarctic. 1.2 for first place. 1.4 for second. Well, I think we'll go for this one then. Transantarctic. They're always a good sponsor. I always like them. Right, design of the front wing is done. So that new ring is rear wing, front wing is in. So I'm going to take all these off, and I'm going to add on the front wing. And it's going to get done 1 day after the race to get to 100%. So that's the power of of the new staff we've got. So let's actually do this 3 to 7. So that'll be actually no. We could probably even skip it even more. So let's see what that gets to. Right, you can see the front wing 81% already with the power of the new staff, and then here we go. We can improve the performance to 666 in 5 days after the race. But that's where I'm going to leave it, guys, because next episode I'm going to get straight into the British Grand Prix. Literally, we're literally there. So next episode we'll literally start with the race, and we'll do the British Grand Prix, the Russian Grand Prix, and then we'll make a final decision and go into F1 or stay. I said that quite firmly, but I think we'll probably go into F1. But let me know in the comment section of this video what you think I should do. Because by that point, for next episode, if you didn't know, I've been pre-recording some episodes. Next episode, I won't be pre-recording. I'll wait until I've seen the comments. So let me know in the comment section of this video if you think we should go into F1 with this team, or we should stick it out for one more season. If we do, then just know that it is going to be a lot of dominance. So just let me know for this, because I think for the sake of the entertainment factor of this series, I think we should just go into F1, even if we do struggle quite a bit. I mean, our car's looking really decent. Our factory's also improved drastically. So I have somewhat of like a good feeling that we could go in there, maybe just scrap for the tail end. So yeah, let me know. But I'll check the comments before recording the next one. I won't be pre-recording that one, so do let me know. If you're new around here, then do subscribe for weekly F1 content. If you have enjoyed this one, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoy the rest of the day. Goodbye.